Now let us see in this small topic what we are going to study. Now in this heading, we will be studying only about the control system of hormones in our body. Now how the hormones are controlled in our body? Now generally we know that a particular hormone may be required in a particular amount at a particular place or time. So how come we know that a particular hormone is required at a particular time? So we don't have any measuring tool or something so that we can measure the time where the hormone is required. Now for this only we need the feedback mechanism which is working in our body to control the excessive reaction or overreaction, as well as if it is produced in less amount also it can be controlled. Now so ultimate effect, what will be the effect of feedback mechanism? It will be to maintain the homeostasis. Now so always a control system is required to prevent the excessive reaction or overreaction. So let us see what example do we have in this part to explain the feedback mechanism of hormones. Now in this slide we can see we have taken an example of the hypothalamus. Hypothalamus is releasing a thyroid stimulating hormone, releasing hormone. So this RH is releasing hormone. So this releasing hormone for thyroid stimulating hormone is in turn it is activating the anterior pituitary gland to release the thyroid stimulating hormone. Now please do follow my pointer or else you'll not get it. Now hypothalamus is releasing hormone for thyroid stimulating hormone, which in turn stimulates the anterior pituitary to produce the thyroid stimulating hormone. Now this TSH activates the thyroid gland to secrete thyroxine. Now if the level of thyroxine in blood is less than normal, so there will be a positive feedback into the both pituitary and the hypothalamus. So if the amount of thyroxine in the blood is less than normal, so if it is less than normal, we will give a positive feedback to this anterior pituitary as well as hypothalamus to secrete more of thyroid stimulating hormone, releasing hormone. More of thyroid stimulating hormone is to be secreted. Now on the other hand, if the level of thyroxine is more than normal in the blood, what will happen? We will always give a negative feedback. So this negative feedback is seen on hypothalamus as well as on the pituitary. So this thyroxine is more than normal in blood. So it is helping to give a negative feedback to hypothalamus and a negative feedback to anterior pituitary as well, so that they produce less of releasing hormone and thyroid stimulating hormone respectively. And this positive feedback systems are very rare in higher vertebrates as they lead to very much instability in our body. Now here the thyroid stimulating hormone regulate and the thyroxine, these two, thyroid stimulating hormone and thyroxine, they regulate each other's level just as the requirement and supply kind of situation. Now if more is required, we will tell it anterior pituitary to secrete more. If less is required, so there is always a positive and negative feedback. So they will be controlling. So thyroid stimulating hormone and thyroxine, they are kind of requirement and supply kind of situation is produced. Now the two opposing systems work in coordination and help always each other. Now if this is more, this should be less, because thyroid stimulating hormone is stimulating the thyroid gland to produce more of thyroxine. So they work in coordination. So they work helping each other. If TSH is released more, then thyroxine will be released more from the thyroid gland. So we will be telling the thyroid gland not to produce more. So they act in coordination. So when opposing systems, right, when one is more, another should be less. So how it is acting? The two opposing systems work in coordination and help the body to adjust the output And this is totally like this, the homeostasis of the body is maintained. So this is the feedback mechanism of endocrine system or hormone secretion. So this is only one example I have described over here. If you take other examples also, other glands also, they will be like the same. Please go through your textbook. Now the full endocrine system as per 10th ICSE syllabus is completed. Now next let us see what we will discuss in our videos. Thank you.